musical family. We added a Latin beat to this beautiful 1932 Berlin song. I'm sure you'll enjoy it by lovely Anakani.
Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Everyone is saying you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, everyone I know whispers that you're growing tired of me. Say it isn't so. People say that you found somebody new, and it won't be long before you leave me. Say it isn't true. Say that everything is still okay. That's all I wanna know. And what they're saying.
Thank you, Anakani. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Next, an Irving Berlin song in champagne style. Here's the band with soft lights and sweet music. Gentlemen, 1, 2, and...
Tonight, in America, millions of adults will have trouble falling asleep. And tonight, more of these people will count on Sominex than any other sleep aid. At times like these, Sominex helps you feel drowsy, so you get to sleep in minutes. Next time sleep escapes you, trust Sominex to help you sleep. Medically tested Sominex. It's simply faster.
Try clinically tested Sominex. You can count on Sominex to get you to sleep faster. Now here's a message for all denture wearers from a lady we all admire, Miss Martha Ray.
Polydent presents Martha Ray, TV star, denture wearer.
You know, when I clown in front of that camera, this big smile needs something extra. Extra strength Polydent Green. It gets my dentures sparkling clean. Watch, tough lab stains. Now, extra strength Polydent. It's fantastic. Gets tough stains clean, even in between. So take it from a big mouth. Extra strength Polydent Green gets tough stains clean.
On with the show, and Guy and Ron will recall one of the many beautiful Berlin songs of the 20s. Remember?
Remember the night you said I love you. Remember
you vowed by all the stars above you. Remember
we found a lonely spot, and after I learned to care a lot,
you promised that you'd forget me now,
but you
forgot to remember.
Remember, we found a lonely spot,
And after I learned to care a lot, you promised that you'd forget me not, but you forgot to
What a wonderful song, and a fine rendition by two wonderful singers, Guy and Ron. Let's call on our wonderful dance couple, Bobby and Elaine.
A tribute to Irving Berlin just wouldn't be complete without including one of the many hits he wrote for the very famous dance team, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
So now we'd like to give you our rendition of the tune Cheek to Cheek, the quick step.
bringing you some memories of Astaire and Rogers. Here's a great blend of words and music by Irving Berlin. Bob Rawson sets the mood for Joe Feeney.
How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times a day do I think of you? How many roses are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? You, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?
We were about to give this plastic bowl something that'll last forever. Fish odor. It can turn your birthday cake into a fish cake. Wouldn't you rather have a bowl that lasts forever? Introducing Royal Durasteel. It never absorbs odors, and it'll stand up to anything. Watch it, that's a glass bowl. But Royal Durasteel will never break. It's the finest stainless steel money can buy. Look, these are crushed blueberries. A gallon of bleach couldn't clean them off plastic, but Royal Durasteel will never stain. Does this happen to your plastic bowl? Well, Royal Durasteel is so tough, even a blowtorch won't melt it. Fantastic? Well, you get a complete set of 6 that'll give you 1,001 uses. Use this 3/4 quart for serving nuts or dips. This 1 quart for beating eggs and cream. The 2 quart for mixing cakes and making gelatin molds. Use the 3 quart for mixing hamburger or tuna salad. The 5 quart for a fruit bowl or garden salad. And this magnificent, huge 8 quart for everything. What could possibly top this? Covers. They let you store, heat, and serve all in the same bowl. And they stack neatly away, covers and all. How much would you pay for this fantastic 11-piece set? Don't answer, because you also get this professional chef's quality utensil set. You get a skimmer, a large ladle, a serving spoon, serving fork, spatula, and this wonder whisk. Now how much would you pay? Well, you also get this giant 4-quart Royal Durasteel colander. It holds pounds of pasta, piles of potatoes, and a garden of greens. It's a colander that'll last forever. You get all this beautiful Royal Durasteel for only $29.99. If you're not satisfied, return the set and keep the Wonder Whisk as a gift. Here's how to order.
COD and charge card customers call toll-free 1-800-453-4848 or send $29.99 to Durasteel, Box 251, 2208 Wisconsin Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C. You get all 6 mixing bowls, 5 covers, the magnificent colander, and this 37-piece utensil set. If you're not absolutely delighted, return it and keep the Wonder Whisk as a gift. Order now.
The Broadway show, as thousandth year, gave us this next Berlin song. Let's enjoy it now with our fine trio, Gail, Ron, and Michael.
Tropical heat wave. The temperature's rising, it isn't surprising. She certainly can. She started the heat wave, the tropical heat wave. And in such a way that the customers say that she certainly can. Gee, her anatomy made the mercury jump to 93. Wow! Yes, sir. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The way that she moves, that thermometer proves that she certainly can. It's so hot, the weatherman will tell you a record's been made.
It's so hot, the coat of tan will cover your face in the shade.
It's so hot, the cold is made and feels just as warm as a bride. It's so hot, a chicken laid an egg on the street and it fried. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The way that she moves, that thermometer proves that she certainly can. She certainly can. We're having a heat wave. Heat wave. Heat wave.
Gail, Ron, and Michael with another very interesting arrangement. Ken Delo found a Berlin song nicely suited to his sociable personality in the movie Easter Parade. Let's join Ken and some of our pretty girls.
Stepping out with my baby, can't go wrong, 'cause I'm in right. It's for sure, not for maybe, that I'm all dressed up tonight. Stepping out with my honey, can't be bad, it feels so good. Never felt quite so sunny, and I keep on knocking wood. There'll be smooth sailing, 'cause I'm trimming my sails. With my top hat and my white tie and my tail. Stepping out with my baby, can't go wrong, 'cause I'm in right. Ask me when will the day be? The big day may be tonight. There will be smooth sailing, 'cause I'm trimming my sails. In my top hat and my white tie and my tail. Stepping out with my baby, can't go wrong, 'cause I'm in right. Ask me when will the day be? The big day may be tonight. Tonight. Come on down, girls. What do you mean now? What? Well, I'll fix them. Oh, yeah.
In 1946, Irving Berlin wrote the score for Annie Get Your Gun, one of the most successful Broadway productions of all time. George Cates conducts the band in a concert arrangement of some great songs from this show. George Cates and band were all very, very proud of you. That was beautiful. Now here's a word about fast-acting Bicidol tablets.
Acid indigestion? Before you take these, look at the label. Should not be taken with sodium-restricted low-salt diets. Instead, take Bicidol tablets. Laboratory tests prove both Rolaids and Bicidol very effective.
Daughter told me about oil of Olay beauty fluid. Oil of Olay is very satiny. My face feels soft. Those little lines are less noticeable. Now, even with my gray hair, people find it hard to believe that I have a 23-year-old daughter.
Share Diana Fahey's secret, Oil of Olay. It can help you look younger, too.
Folks, we'll be right back with our tribute to Irving Berlin.
Just take a look at this beautiful 2-bedroom, 1.5-bath home under $43,000, including the home site. Hard to believe? Not if you know about Deltona Homes in Florida. See if you can match this kind of value in your neighborhood. Large, airy rooms, lots of bright windows, wall-to-wall carpeting, a beauty of a kitchen with plenty of work and storage space, built with quality throughout. And you can have it built in one of Deltona's 6 planned communities throughout the state of Florida, where you'll live better for less, where you'll enjoy more sun, more fun, and an easier way of life, and where you'll save on taxes, on clothing, on heating, even on the cost of the home itself. So act now. Call toll-free for more information while you can still own a Deltona, Florida home at today's affordable prices. Call 1-800-526-7843 for information on quality Deltona homes in Florida. That's 1-800-526-7843.
Thursday night at 8 on Movie of the Week. Jack Nicholson is a private eye and Faye Dunaway is a very private lady.
Yeah. I think you know all you need know about me.
He asked all the wrong questions, questions that should never be asked, but she had all the right answers.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
Roman Polanski's blockbuster Chinatown, Thursday night at 8 on Metro Media 5. This is Metro Media 5, Washington, D.C.
The title of this next song tells us a lot about the career of Irving Berlin. He wrote it back in 1921, and he called it Say It With Music. Gentlemen, 1 and 2 and...
Thank you. With hundreds of great hits to choose from, ladies and gentlemen, Arthur Duncan didn't have any trouble coming up with an Irving Berlin song that fits him to a T. Here's Arthur dancing to Blue Skies.
Very, very nice. One of the songs from Annie Get Your Gun makes a cute number for these popular youngsters. Let's join the pretty Aldrich sisters and the handsome Otwell twins.
Folks are dumb where I come from, they ain't had any learning. Still they're happy as can be, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
Folks like us could never fuss with schools and books and learning. Still we've gone from A to Z, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
You don't have to know how to read or write when you're out with the feller in the pale moonlight. You don't have to look in a book to find what he thinks of the moon and what is on his mind.
That comes naturally.
That comes naturally.
My uncle out in Texas can't even write his name. He signs his checks with X's, but they cash them just the same.
Sister Sal, whose music Cal has never had a lesson, still she learned to sing off key.
Doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
My tiny baby brother, who's never read a book, knows one sex from the other. All he had to do was look.
If you saw my ma and pa, you'd know they had no learning. Still they raised a family, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.